Welcome to Stevie's Kitchen. This weekend is July 4th, and right now I'm about to show you the perfect recipe if you're hosting a party or if you're going to a party. This was a childhood favorite and even an adult favorite. Today in Stevie's Kitchen, we have French onion dip. So getting started on this French onion dip, we're gonna first start off by making the chips. I just got some cold water right here. So you want the cold water to go down because it's gonna help pull that starch out of the potato. There's no science to this. You just need enough to cover all your potato. And then I got some vinegar, and this is just gonna help keep your potatoes from browning. But the key to a good potato chip is you wanna get a mandolin and you wanna have it set very thinly because you don't want thick potato chips. No one likes thick potato chips in the first place. So I have my mandolin set just slightly below 3 millimeters. And so I got my one potato, and directly over, we're just gonna start slicing. And then with this, you wanna let these chips sit in this water for a minimum 20 minutes. It's gonna help pull that starch out, like I was saying earlier, which will give you a nice crispy chip. But for this process, we're just gonna let these sit in here during the whole time that we will start to caramelize our onions, because it'll time up to be about 20, 30 minutes. It's a quick recipe. It's gonna be a crowd favorite. I remember back when I was in high school, we used to rush to the house to get the French onion dip and potato chips out the refrigerator. We'd all be snacking on this. And I still love it to this day. Be careful with the mandolin, don't slice yourself. So now, see that? Nice and thin. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So now that we got these potatoes soaking, we're gonna put them to the side. Let's get working on these onions. I'm gonna use the same mandolin because, again, I'm just trying to save some dishes. And you can either use a knife if you want to, but I do like the uniform cuts. It makes it easier and cook a lot quicker. So now I've opened this up to just slightly past 3 millimeters. And then just same thing, we're just gonna keep going. I have 3 onions, by the way. That's all you really need for this recipe. These are yellow onions too, man. All right. Whew, that made me cry a lot more than I wanted to. But now that we got all of our onions cut, so now we're just gonna get these sauteed down and start working the magic. So now I'm gonna take about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Put it into my pan. My pan's on medium heat, by the way. And then I got some room temp butter. Going to put in about 4 tablespoons. I'm going to kind of let this start to melt just slightly, and then we'll add all our onions in here. And then we're just going to be stirring and moving it around for the next probably about 20, 25 minutes. You can continue to watch for that time, or you can go outside, play with your kids, watch a TV show, take a nap. That's my favorite one to do. But we'll be here, caramelizing onions. It's gonna look like it's gonna be a lot of onions when it goes in at first, but onions are kind of like spinach. They just cook down and cook down and cook down, and what once looks like a lot will then look very small. So it's been about 10 minutes have gone by, and these onions are starting to sweat, and the natural sugars are coming out. See, I'm not crying anymore. But now we're just gonna start adding just a little bit of our seasoning, not too much. A little salt, or a little pepper, sorry. Adding a little bit of salt. Got some thyme. Got a little bit of garlic powder. Chili flakes. You can add this one if you want to or not. This is just more, I'm only gonna put about a teaspoon in. If you want a little bit more heat in yours, you can add some more. I'm gonna add in a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Get this all mixed in here. We're gonna let this continue to go for about another 10 minutes or so. Get a nice dark caramelized color on these. Bring out all this flavor. These onions have been cooking about 25 minutes now. They have that nice golden brown color that we're looking for, so we're gonna get these turned off and let them cool. And while these are cooling, we're gonna get started on these chips. I got my oil at 400. You don't wanna overcrowd your pot because you don't want the oil to cool down too quickly. So we're just gonna drop in probably a third of these at a time. So I want some nice crispy chips. It's only gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes. So it's been about 3-4 minutes. It's been about 4 minutes. So we're gonna take these chips out. Let them dry. All this oil drip off of them. Put them on our paper towel. And when they come out, this is when you want to add your salt. Right away while they're still hot so that salt sticks to them. This dip's pretty straightforward. I got 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. I got 8 ounces of sour cream. These are both light, by the way, so it's kind of healthy, right? And then I'm just gonna get a little squeeze of mayo in here. It's probably gonna be about 3 tablespoons. I'm just gonna use my mixer to mix it up real quick. And what makes this French onion dip, those caramelized onions that we made, right into the bowl. I want all this flavor. So then we're just gonna get a little pepper. Another pinch of salt. And one last dash of Worcestershire. Then we're just gonna mix this all together. You can eat this right away, but honestly, I like to put it into the fridge for a little bit because after a couple hours and you let all these flavors really come together, it's gonna be the best dip you ever had. Now time for the taste test. Chip, meat dip. I'm letting you know right now, you make this dip this 4th of July, this is the real fireworks right here. This is a classic, these crispy chips, the flavor that you get with this French onion dip. I'm telling you right now, make this ASAP.